7.3 Similar triangles. So here we have a couple of tricks that we can use to take a shortcut and say that two triangles are similar. The first one is angle-angle. Right? So if we have two triangles that have two angles that are congruent, then we can immediately say that the two triangles are similar. Makes life easier. We also have side-side-side. So if the corresponding sides of two triangles are proportional, meaning we can write this proportion and it holds, then we can say that the two triangles are similar. And then lastly, we have side, angle, side. So if we have two sides are proportional and one angle, the interior angle, if the included angle, if it is congruent, then we could say that the two triangles are similar. So let's go ahead and try a couple of examples. The first one would be this one here, and it looks like they give us two angles, but they're not congruent. But it looks like we're going to be using the angle-angle similarity, right? So let's go ahead and find the third angle here. So we would call it x, and we'd say 48 plus 57 plus x is equal to 180. Then we're going to add those, so it'll be 90, 115. Let me just double check this. 48 plus 57. 105. Good thing I checked. Plus x is equal to 180. Subtract the 105. That leaves 75. So this angle here is 75. So now we have two angles congruent, because we have these two angles are congruent, angle L and angle M. And we also have angle K is congruent to angle P. So angle K is equal to 75. So we could say that the two triangles are congruent, similar. So we can say triangle JKL is similar to triangle. Now the order here matters, right? So over here is our 48 degrees. So it's going to be Q. Then we have the 75 PM. Right. Remember, when you're writing your similarity statements, the order matters, so you got to make sure that everything is corresponding. And then over here we have two parallel lines, and whenever we have parallel lines we have angles congruent, right? Because we have this transversal cutting the two parallel lines, which means that this angle is congruent to that angle. They're alternate interior angles. And then we have those two parallel lines cut by this second transversal right there, which means that these two angles are congruent via alternate interior angles as well, right? So we could say angle X is congruent to angle T, and angle R is congruent to angle W. So since we have two angles congruent via angle similarity, we could say that triangle similar to triangle. So now again, the order matters, so it's gonna be, we're gonna say RSX is similar to triangle W, right? Because W and R are the congruent angles, so it's WST. So I'm going to put a box around that, and yep, you're supposed to be doing these problems here. I'll go over those answers in the next video.